very, very sticky. I think when the rain comes, it could flood the pitch pretty quickly. If the rain don't come, we got a game on. But if the rain does come in any kind of strength, then I think we're going to be proper struggling. The corners are really bad, to be honest. But we're doing our best.
Hello and welcome back to Trungle Park for some more Southern League Division 1 South action, as today it's Mousehole versus Cribs. It's been one of the wettest starts to the year here in a very long time in West Cornwall, but for now the pitch is just about holding up. This game should be a fascinating one. These two sides played each other about a month ago now. Mousehole picked up a very impressive 2-1 away win, but today both teams want this game on and it will be played here. It's Mousehole versus Cribs. Charlie, welcome to Mousehole, of course on loan at the club for the rest of the season. How excited are you to join and get stuck in?
Yeah, I'm excited to join, excited to get stuck in. Obviously, I'm on loan, I'm here to give it my all until the end of the season, and yeah, just buzzing to be here. This game today looks like it will be game on now. How excited are you to get involved with your new teammates, play this one? It's going to be an interesting pitch, of course, to get used to. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, what else can I say? I'm excited to get on, get stuck in, or just hopefully I can start doing what I do on the pitch.
Talk about some of your qualities as a player. What do you think you can bring to this side?
I think I can bring strength and physicality, as well as moving the ball forward and keeping it well, keeping possession, and hopefully a few goals.
Cheers, Charlie. It's half-time here between Mousehole and Cribs, and it's currently 1-1. Mousehole started very well and took the lead through Mark Goldsworthy. Since then, Cribs have grown into the game and they've equalised through one of their specialist set pieces there. It's Ryan Crouch, the captain, up from the back, who's stooped in for the away side. We've had a good game of football here so far. Should be a very intriguing second half. At half-time here at Trungle Park, it's Mousehole 1, Cribs 1. It's full time here at Trungle Park and it's ended Mousehole 2, Cribs 2 in a very entertaining game of Southern League football. It's a 92nd minute Tim Nixon equaliser that salvaged a point for the 10-man Seagulls there at the end of a very good game of football. An invaluable point here against a very strong side. Mousehole fought back to equalise very late on. It's full time, Mousehole 2, Cribs 2. Brandon, obviously a difficult game today against Cribs, very high up in the table, a resolute side. How did you find it, conditions included?
Yeah, tough, really tough. I don't think we helped ourselves at all, really. I think we played into their hands a lot, and the game turned into what we knew it would turn into, but we didn't want it to turn into that sort of game. But it could be an important point, but ultimately we're really disappointed with the performance and the result as well.
Felt like the start of the game, you started well. Start of the second half, started well, and then for those other periods, things just got away from you a bit.
Yeah, I think we just dropped off after we got the goal in the first half. We was playing pretty good up until the goal, and then we just dropped off. And the same again in the first half. Obviously, Jake gave us a bit at half time, and we got out the blocks all right. But then we just dropped off again, and it turned into one of those games. But no, we'll take the point and move on to Tuesday.
Brandon had quite a few months out, coming back into the side now, in the back three.
Yeah.
Looked almost flawless back there. How have you found it on a personal level?
Yeah, really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's really good to be back playing football, and yeah, I'm finding it good.
Cheers, Brandon. Jake, last minute equaliser against one of the strongest sides in the division, of course. Was never going to be an easy game because of their quality, because of the pitch. What was your assessment?
Yeah, always going to be difficult because of the pitch. We knew that. Actually, thought it was all right. It held out okay. It was obviously really difficult to play on, and it becomes a bit more of a battle of attrition. But that's fine. That's this time of year, and obviously that helps. I think that suits Cribs probably more than it does us. But and I know they've obviously talked about players missing, and we're in the same boat as well in terms of big players missing today. But probably no complaints in the result in the end. I didn't feel like we really ever got going today. I thought we were good first 45 minutes last week against Wimborne. I thought we started okay, not bad, and then I thought we were pretty passive in lots of our play, and allowed Cribs back into the game. What I will say is I thought that the lad up front for them was one of the most outstanding centre forward performances we've had here. I thought he was a real threat for them. But yeah, brilliant from Nico at the end. Truth be told, don't think we really looked like scoring. So it was a bit of a get out of jail. I think it's probably the right result. I think Rich said the same, probably about the right score. But I think both teams will feel like they could have done more in different circumstances, different players. Maybe that the game might look different, but is what it is. Classic old cliche. And the boys, we've said they've done well to get the point, but I think on reflection, I think we could have been better in lots of aspects of our play that would have presented more problems to Cribs.
Jake, in the last 5 games, you've played all of the top 4, Cribs twice. To get 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, that must be something you take on now for the final part of the season as a positive.
Yeah, you do well there. You put in a bit of context, Pablo, because we feel flat today because I don't think we played great, and we should feel delighted when you score a last-minute equaliser, but don't really. But you're right. That's if someone had set out that 5 games, it's a mad run. To get 10 points is a really good return. I think the one thing you'd say about this league, though, is you can play the top teams and you can play teams further down the table, and they're still just as tricky. We could have played anyone there today on that pitch, and same last week, and it would have been difficult against any of the opposition. You saw what Larkhall did to Cribs on Wednesday. So it's been a really good run, but it doesn't necessarily get any easier. Tavistock will be really, I don't know how they got on today, but they'll be desperate to come and beat us on Tuesday, and then we go to Bashley next week, and we got some difficult ones. They're all difficult. We're going to be missing more players now in terms of suspensions as well. I thought the referee got that absolutely spot on. It was a Josh has been brilliant since he's come back, but it was a poor decision from him, and the referee called it right, and we've got no complaints about that one. So, with 10 men as well, I suppose you've got to put that into context. To find a way to get a goal is a credit to the players. So, we'll dust ourselves down and go again. And I will add, I just thought Charlie Cummins for a debut, I thought he was outstanding. We were only allowed to play him for a certain amount of minutes because he's coming back from injury. And I thought he looked really assured. And I think with a couple more games under his belt, I think he's going to be a real player for us. So, that's a real positive.
Cheers, Jake.